All right, so you find out that they're getting traded. For the fans out there, tell us again kind of how it happened and how you eventually got to LA.
Yeah, I got the call to have a little meeting with Pat. Pat called me, GM of Anaheim, and so I went up to his room and he just broke the news that I was going to Colorado. And as soon as I left the room, Joe Sakic called me and welcomed me to their team and had a good conversation with him. And then it was within the hour I was in an Uber to the airport. I was on a flight by 9:30, landed in LA at 2 o'clock in the morning, got to the hotel around 2:20, 2:30, tried to get some sleep, and then woke up the next day and went into my game day routine.
We've already played a game. Just from the standpoint of getting to know people, have you had a chance to kind of mingle with some of the guys?
Yeah, I had a chance to kind of talk to all the guys throughout the day, and obviously yesterday had a big team dinner, so that was great for me. I got to sit down and talk to all the guys kind of individually, and looking forward to getting to know guys more.
Personally, I know you have a wife and a daughter. How old is your daughter, and what's that been like for you?
Yeah, I got a wife and a daughter, Gemma. She'll be 2 in April, and my wife's name's Julie. So it's been a weird transition, I think. They've been great. My wife's been super supportive, amazing about everything, super positive, and excited for me to have the opportunity to play on a playoff team now, hopefully, and a contending team, hopefully. And I can't say enough about how great she's been through this whole process.
Was it crazy growing up from a competitive standpoint? I mean, at everything?
A little bit. I mean, my brother's 7 years younger than me, so we didn't really line up for sports. And then my sisters, obviously, they played soccer, and so it was just two different things. And it was great for me. I mean, my dad and mom never put any pressure on me. Obviously, with my dad playing hockey, people thought, oh, does he teach you a lot of stuff? Does he pressure you? Do you feel pressure? And I never once felt any pressure. My dad never talked hockey if he didn't feel the need to talk hockey. And now we have that really close bond where we can talk hockey because we both made it to the NHL, and now he's actually coaching in the NHL, so we can talk about that too.
What's the nickname? Is it Manthy?
People call me Mance, Manso. Some people call me Manimal.
Manimal?
Yeah. Each said it the other day in the room, which was funny because I'd never heard it until I was in Anaheim. Chris Stewart said it a long time ago, and it kind of stuck around. Yeah. And then he said it first day. He's like, anybody call you Manimal? I'm like, wow, it's funny. I'd never heard anybody else say that before. So, yeah, those are like the three.
Being on a team where there's a realistic shot and an expectation, quite frankly, for these guys to make a deep run. How does that feel to you?
It feels awesome. I mean, it's to be on a team like this, the opportunity, it really, you can't take it for granted. I had the opportunity, and I think it was 2017, we had a fairly deep team in Anaheim, and the expectation was to win. You don't realize how hard it is to win the Stanley Cup, and you don't realize that the opportunity to do so doesn't come, your whole career. And from that first game in LA, I looked at that team, and you can see the makings of a great team, and obviously the success they've had throughout the season before I was here. You can see all the great works that they've done. I mean, when they're clicking, it's impressive,
Tonight, the Avs invade the Valley for the only time this season, trying to go 4 for 4 in California.
Bounding off the inboards in front, score! Nazem Kadri with a perfect redirect. It was fed to him by Rantanen. Chase that one down. It was poked free, picked up now by Helm. He'll work it down deep. Helm shoots and scores! Darren Helm got the loose puck, dangles his way to the side of the crease. Here comes to McKinnon walking in, gives it off. McCarr shoots! It's blocked, shoots and scores! Cale McCarr gets his own rebound, able to put it past Savchenko. Here is Cale McCarr in front, deflected, safe, score! Val Nichushkin able to put it home. spins it off for Carlson. A shot, score! Erik Karlsson able to make it a 4-3 game. Give it up now for McKinnon. Walks in, finds Val, who shoots and scores! Val Nichushkin, his second goal of the game. It's an empty net goal.
And they walk away with a perfect California trip.
Absolutely.
Good game, boys. Way to find a way there. Elmer, great goal. Frankie, way to kick. Power play, good job. I got to go with the newer guy, Sturmy, though. Hey, guys. Greasy win. I want to say thank you for welcoming me into your family, and let's get out of here.
I could care less, really, honestly. I haven't thought about the trade deadline even this morning. Like, we're here getting ready for Edmonton. I read the trade tracker last night to see what went on. I'm sure the players are ready for it to be over with. You know, that last week starts to drag, and last few days, you know, things that are getting more intense. And, you know, our guys are excited and want to be here. And, you know, so they're probably on pins and needles a little bit.
I guess there's guys that could be a little bit nervous about it and be thinking about it. I mean, I've been in that situation almost every year and been a little bit nervous around the trade deadline, but I think it's something that you can't control really, and I mean, we have a game today. It's just focus on the game and get ready for the game, and whatever happens, happens. Just out of your control.
Nathan sent me a text right after I got traded, so that was super nice. And you know, everybody's been extremely helpful, coaches, teammates, and you know, I think other than the PK, it was pretty similar. A lot of systems were pretty similar, and I like the pace of the game a lot. I think that kind of suits my game as well. So I think that was a good fit.
So again, we're mentioning there Artturi Lehkonen going over to Colorado. There's so many trades; it's hard to keep everything.
Yeah.
Do you think the Colorado Avalanche got even better, or were they? I mean, did they need to make the moves that they had to make?
Yeah, well, they're solid. They're so good as it is, but you know, they really beefed up. Their top couple lines, and they're just a team that has so much skill.
I mean, you have to give to get. We didn't have any intention of giving Justin up, but we didn't do it for a rental either. He's controllable, and we have at least 2 years with him. He was one of the guys that we thought would be a great fit for the way we play, the way he plays, the need. He can go up and down the lineup. You know, we think he'll be, you know, once it's all said and done, be a great winger for Alex Newhook, and getting the veteran leadership of Andrew. I think that's. I feel like our the bottom six and our depth is much more improved, and that's where we're to go through a 2-month playoff run. You need depth, and every one of the guys that we got, we know are great character guys that are coming in to help our locker room and bring that winning attitude and try and win a cup. All right, no problem.
Has its first real homestand since the end of January, and it features some of the top talent in the NHL as points leaders McDavid and Draisaitl take on NHL leaders, the Avalanche.
McKinnon into the circle for Nico, trying to go out in front, bouncing puck, score! Nico Rantanen. Now McDavid back to Draisaitl, watch out, be careful, in front shot, score. An easy goal for Yamamoto, and the Oilers have tied the game at 1.
For Mikko Rantanen, holding, shooting, deflected in, they score! Rantanen shot it on target, it hit Darnell Nurse and went in.
Manson lost the handle, Yamamoto gives it down deep, shot, score! Evander Kane ties the game at 2.
McKinnon stick down to the ice, puck is free, Kel McCarr has it, 2-on-1 down low, McCarr, over for McKinnon! He scores! The Mac attack is back, Jack! McCarr sets up McKinnon, and you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because this party is over!